Well, good morning, all you camping, RVing enthusiasts. Today is another great day here in the wonderful state of Texas. It's 8 a.m., 73 degrees. The birds are chirping, the sun is out, feeling warm. The feeling of freedom is strong here in Texas, and I must say, there isn't any better place on this planet right now. So this morning, we're sitting here and enjoying a cup of Scott's Morning Brew.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Wow! Alrighty then.
Scott's Morning Brew. Guaranteed to, well, I don't know, you're guaranteed. And I can tell you that I'm on cup number 3 because I got up at 5 a.m. this morning. And this is truly a very blessed day. I can tell you one thing that Julie and I really appreciate is we go to the supermarket or wherever in order to replenish supplies. We know that we're going to be around individuals that are like-minded. You know, I've mentioned once or twice before in videos about the Southern hospitality here in Texas. And I can tell you, the Southern hospitality here is something that I never realized. When we were back in Oregon, under the communistic rule of that governor and that mayor, we were under constant threat of attack by Antifa. One thing about here in Texas, when somebody acts out in a negative manner, they stand out. It's not in such a high degree that if somebody, pushes over another patron on the sidewalk intentionally or tries to steal something. Here in Texas, people are going to stand up and we support each other. That's the difference between here and where we just moved from. Here in Texas, Julie and I, we stay out as far away from the cities as we possibly can, as far away from the population as we can. We like to keep to ourselves. We like to be self-sufficient, but we do help our neighbors if they ask for it. If we see that a neighbor needs assistance, we're more than happy to offer our assistance. That's just the way that it is around here, and it's awesome. I'm going to be putting on a video in regards to the worst case scenario in the world today. And I'm not talking about China, I'm talking about Australia. I just can't believe what is going on with humanity right now over in Australia. The underlying facts of the video should hit home in regards to appreciating our freedom and the love for our country and the support for our country. The Second Amendment was created for a reason, and that reason is to not become Australia. And I actually watched this video this morning, and I'm just shooting this from the hip here. This video is just, I'm just winging it. Due to the fact that it made such a sad impression upon me that I'm going to show what is actually going on. So let's check it out.
Do not know what to say to this. So just to get you guys ready, it's a list of the COVID rules that Australian citizens are being made to follow. And as I read this, I actually want you to close your eyes and to imagine that this was your life, and to imagine what your mental state would be like if you were being made to abide by these rules. Ready? First and foremost, there are a limited number of people allowed in your household. And at various times, she writes, we are told we are allowed no visitors. Funerals have to be kept between 5 and 10 people. Must scan a QR code to go everywhere, literally everywhere, including toilets. There are curfews and there are helicopters patrolling the skies to ensure that everyone is abiding by the curfews. You are not allowed to go past 5 kilometers from your home. Just to put that in perspective, that's about 3 miles. A little over 3 miles from your home, you're not allowed to travel past. You're not allowed to sit down at parks, beaches, and public spaces. You're not allowed to drink or eat while standing up anywhere. You must sit down to drink or eat everywhere. No dancing anywhere. Only 1 person per household is allowed to go shopping for essentials. Only essential shopping is allowed. And at times, ready? The defense force and police have checked what people are shopping for. Imagine that. What are you buying today? That's happening. Dog parks, playgrounds, bike parks, beaches are closed and barricaded. Mask wearing is required when outside and even if you are alone. And at one point in Queensland, it was also required when in your car alone or mowing the front lawn. International borders are closed. No one is allowed to leave the country. Small businesses are shut down while big businesses are allowed to operate. This next one to me it's insane. It's so crazy. Ready? Citizens are locked out of their home state. Thousands of them are not allowed to return unless they get a vaccine, only after they go through a slow and restrictive exemption request process. Okay, so imagine you live in Tennessee, all right? You happen to be in Connecticut, and they say, you know what? You're not allowed to travel from state to state. You can't go back to your home state of Tennessee unless you get a vaccine. It's actually unimaginable. Not being able to go home because you have to be vaccinated. Not only that, you have to apply once you get the vaccine to be able to go home. This is what is going on right now in Australia. I genuinely do not know what to say to this.
Here's to all you patriots out there. One of the most patriotic governors, Governor Abbott. Let me tell you something. This gentleman supports our country, protects our citizens, supports our economy, protects our economy, opens our ports in order to keep the supply chain moving, while other states, California, perfect example, is doing everything they can to destroy this country.
Are your products stuck off Long Beach? Texas ports are wide open. Port delays are up to 100 days in California. In less than 2 weeks, your cargo can set sail from California and be at one of our 24/7 functioning Texas cargo ports, unloaded and on their way to shelves near you. Choose a state that doesn't see inflation and America's supply chain backlog as a good thing. Escape California. Everyone's doing it. Choose Texas.
All you law enforcement, all you military who support and protect our states and our country, and can't say thank you enough. You guys rock. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor? Peace.